Recruiters spend an average of 6 seconds on a profile. 6 seconds. If your LinkedIn About section doesn't name the concrete outcome you produce in the first 3 lines, you're just another file they pass by. I'm going to show you the 3-line formula that forces the recruiter to click See More instead of scrolling. So you stop applying into the void and start securing the interviews you're currently losing. The first concept, stop writing a biography. Here's the mistake most professionals make. They treat the About section like a biography. I have 20 years of experience in financial planning and analysis. I started my career at Deloitte before moving to blah, blah, blah. It's chronological, it's backward looking. And it tells the recruiter exactly one thing. This person is cataloging their past instead of solving my problem. Here's the better move. Open with the outcome you create for an employer. One sentence that answers the question the recruiter is actually asking. What happens when I hire this person? Not what you've done, what you can produce. Try to word it like this. I build FP&A functions that catch forecasting errors before the board sees them. 12 words. It names the function, the outcome, and the stakes, all before the See More cutoff. Here's why this changes the perception. The recruiter isn't hiring your history, they're hiring the result you produce in the next 12 months. When the first line names the outcome instead of the resume, they keep reading. When it names the past, they scroll by. It's not personal, and that makes it more dangerous. Here's how it works and how to fix it. Kill the abstract nouns. The mistake most professionals are making, leading with strategic leader with proven track record of driving results. Every single professional writes some version of this. And here's what a recruiter sees. Nothing. It means nothing because it means everything. Strategic. Compared to what? Proven track record. Proven where? These are placeholder words. They just fill space. They don't create interest. What to do instead? Replace every abstract claim with a concrete, searchable skill. Don't say led transformation. Say built the FP&A function that caught a $4 million forecasting error. Don't say drove results. Say reduced monthly end close from 12 days to 4. The difference isn't wording, it's evidence. One is a claim that anyone can make, the other is a story only you can tell. If you're not sure what concrete outcomes to lead with, I built a career inventory worksheet that walks you through extracting the numbers from your last 3 roles. You can download that link in the description below. It's free. There's an AI prompt on the screen. You can paste it into ChatGPT or Claude, whichever chatbot you choose. All you have to do is paste in your current About section and the career inventory worksheet. Why does this change perception? Recruiters search by skill, not adjective. They type FP&A forecasting into LinkedIn Recruiter. They don't type strategic leader. If your profile is built on abstract nouns, you don't appear in search results. Abstract equals invisible. Concrete equals findable. If this is the first time someone told you that strategic leader is the reason you're not showing up in searches, hit subscribe. The rules have changed over the last several years and most people learn them too late. The next concept, the See More trap. The mistake, your strongest proof, the metric, the result, the project that actually defines your value is sitting on line 5. Nobody sees it. The truncated view only shows about 200 characters on a mobile. That's about 3 lines. On a desktop, you might get a 4th line in there with about 265 to 300 characters. Either way, your best evidence is below the See More, and the recruiter decides whether to open the section based on what's in front of it. Most professionals present their weakest material in the prime real estate and save the good stuff in a section that never gets seen. The recruiter never opens it. That's what you can do today. Use the newly updated About section from the rewrite above. Ensure the first 3 lines must contain 3 things. The outcome you create, one specific proof point with a number, who you create it for. If it doesn't fit in 3 lines, it's not your opening. It's your second paragraph. Here's the template. I build FP&A functions that catch forecasting errors before the board sees them. At a Fortune 500 manufacturer, I cut month-end close from 12 to 4 days, helping CFOs trust numbers before board meetings. That's 3 lines. Outcome, proof, audience. The recruiter now knows exactly what you do, exactly how well you do it, and exactly who benefits, all before they decide whether to click. This changes the perception because LinkedIn's see more is a gate. Most professionals hand the gate a biography. You're handing it a proposition. One gets scrolled past, one gets open. What's the first line of your about section right now? Drop it in the comments. If it starts with experienced or result driven, I'll tell you exactly what to replace it with. Most professionals spend months applying to jobs they are fully qualified to do, then hear nothing back. It's not always the market, and it's not your background. Often, the real problem is visibility. Hiring teams never notice you. Until that changes, you'll keep applying into the void. The next concept, end with a door, not a wall. The most common ending in an about section, open to opportunities, or let's connect. It's passive, it's generic, and it invites nothing. You spent 2,000 characters building your case, and then you close with a line that sounds like everyone else on the platform. Do this instead. End with one specific ask tied to your outcome you create, not let's connect. If you're building a finance team that needs to catch forecasting errors before the board sees them, let's talk. That ask filters in the right conversations and filters out the noise. It signals you know exactly what you do and exactly who needs it. A specific ask is the difference between a profile and a magnet. A profile sits there waiting to be found. A magnet pulls in the right conversations towards you. The recruiter who needs exactly what you do reads the last line and knows this is the person. Everyone else gets scrolled past. That's the point. Here's an AI prompt to help you. You can paste this into ChatGPT or Claude. Just paste in your LinkedIn About section and a job description or two of a job that you're interested in doing. And this prompt will help extract some of those keywords so you can make sure that they're in your About section. Remember, stop writing for yourself. Start writing for the recruiter who has 6 seconds and 50 more priorities to scan. Outcome first, proof second. Specific ask last. If your resume gets rejected before anyone calls, the problem might not be your experience. It could be the file format the ATS can't read. That's next. Watch that over here. I'll see you over there.